Hi, everybody. Welcome to another session on international marketing management. In the previous videos, we were discussing about different type of competition, competitors, and different business environment and different competitive business environment. In this video, we are going to discuss about identifying the competitors. So let us see how we can identify the different competitors available in the market for a particular business concern. How can we identify a competitor? So first of all, we have to determine the category of membership. We have to determine the products or set of products with which a brand competes and which function as close substitute. So this is the first and foremost duty to identify a competitor. We have to see the products or set of product with which a brand competes. There may be different products and different sets of products to which one brand have to compete with the other brand. So identify the products and set of products with which a brand should compete, and also to identify the function as close substitutes. So not only the similar product and similar set of product becomes the competitor, but also the close substitute of a product will also become a competitor in one case or another case. So first and foremost duty is to determine the category of membership, that is to find out the products or set of product with which a brand competes and which function is a close substitute of a particular product. Next thing is to identify who are the competitors. For identifying who all are the competitors, marketers classify industries based on the following. So, how the marketers classify industry to identify the competitors means on the basis of number of sellers, on the basis of degree of product differentiation, on the presence or absence of entry, mobility, and exit barriers, on the basis of cost structure, degree of vertical integration, and degree of globalization. These are the different ways how the marketers classify industry to identify the competitors. First is to identify the number of sellers. First and foremost thing is to identify how many number of sellers are selling their products similar to the product of a particular company, or how many of them are selling the close substitute of the product which is sold by any typical company. So identify the number of sellers who are having a chance of becoming the competitor of a particular company is one of the thing to identify the competitor. And the second one is to find out the degree of product differentiation, to find out whether there is any differentiation in the product produced by other sellers to the product produced by ourselves, and find out the degree of differentiation among the product is the second way how the marketers classify industry to identify the competitors. And the third one is presence or absence of entry, mobility, and exit barriers, to identify whether there is any chance or an absence of entry into the market. Is there any chance for new firms to enter into the market? If new firms are entering, they will surely become a competitor. Or see whether there is any barrier for the entry into market. If there are barriers for entry for new firms into the market, then there are chances for less competition. And also to find out the mobility. whether they can switch from one product to another, whether they can move from one place to another place, whether they can change their customers, change their region of promotion and distribution, etc. And next is to find out the presence and absence of exit barriers, whether every firm can easily exit from the market or if there are any barriers for the firms to freely exit from the market. And the next one is on the basis of cost structure and also degree of vertical integration. Whether our product matches in any way or other way to others' product, whether there are any chances to show the product differentiation, etc. And also the last one is the degree of globalization. So these are the different ways how marketers classify industries based on their uh, competition. And see who are the competitors, how we can identify who all are the competitors by using marketing approach. Competitors are companies that satisfy the same customer's need. So competitors are those persons who satisfy the need of the customer as we give satisfaction, or who are selling similar products to our products or a product close to our product, which will equally satisfy the need of the consumer. So, competitors are companies that satisfy the same customer need. And how we can identify the competitor? Let us see. Identifying competitors by identifying substitutes. Substitutes are products whose cross price elasticity of demand are positive. And there is a distinction between direct and indirect competitors also. Similar products in different geographic markets may not be same substitute. So how to identify the competitor means by identifying the substitutes. Substitute means substitutes are those products whose cross price elasticities of demand are positive. The customers can choose either our product or the product which is provided by another company. And there is also a distinction between the direct and indirect competitors also. Similar products in different geographic markets, sometimes it may not be a substitute for the customers. So identify what are all the substitutes of a particular product that are available in the market. And the next is classification of competition on the basis of topology. There are different competition. They are perfect competition, monopoly, monopolistic competition, and oligopoly, etc. So let us see what is perfect competition. Perfect competition is a market situation where there are large number of sellers. And the speciality is that in perfect competition, all the sellers are selling homogeneous products or similar products. And another one speciality is that in perfect competition, the consumers are well informed about the shops around. So, this is a competition for the business environment. There are many sellers who are selling homogeneous product, then surely they become a competitor. Then, in case of monopoly, there will be no competition for output because there will only be a single seller. And in case of monopolistic competition, there are many sellers as in case of perfect competition, but each sellers sell a differentiated product. That is the difference. And in case of oligopoly, few sellers are there, and so the action of one firm materially affects the other. So these are the different topology of competition: perfect competition, monopoly, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, and